Yeah, I've been skating for 10 years, and my mom put me in the Can't Skate program when I was only 3 years old. And that's younger than you're supposed to be.
Do you remember what that was like, being 3 on skates?
Absolutely not. I have no idea.
I have a feeling a lot of it was on the ice rather than skating on the ice.
Oh, yeah.
So what have you enjoyed the most about skating over the years? Obviously doing it for a decade, something must be clicking with you.
The whole aspect of it and all the friends I've made along the way. I would have never met Whitney if I hadn't skated. And it's just been real fun skating.
So what do you enjoy the most about the actual performances on the ice? Is there a particular routine or a particular move that you enjoy?
I usually love the big group numbers because everybody gets to be on the ice all together.
And I understand this year was the first year that you got to do Star 5 Artistic, is that correct?
Yeah, that is.
Okay, and what is that for folks that may not be familiar with skating?
So it's basically a program with no jumps. So all the jumps you see people do, there's none of those in there. And then there's an artistic spin, where it's a spin where you're either grabbing your foot, putting your arms up in the air, or holding your skate above your head. It's a crazy experience.
How many competitions or how many meets did you compete at that level at?
I only did 3.
And what was it like competing at that level this year?
A little bit scarier than I thought it was going to be, especially because it's ranked and stuff, but it was still kind of fun.
Did you have a particular routine that you enjoyed the most?
Not really. They've all kind of just maxed each other out. It's just been more fun as I've been going out throughout the years.
Okay. Well, let's talk a little bit about you being a volunteer, which I think is super cool because I'm also a volunteer with a sport group as well. So what kind of got you into the volunteering side of the Altona Skating Club?
Well, I basically got voluntold over COVID because we didn't have enough PAs, program assistants, to help us out. So a whole bunch of the younger kids got to come help out, and I'm like, hey, I kind of like this. So I've just been sticking here since COVID.
What do you like the most about being a program assistant and volunteering and helping out, the younger skaters?
The funny stuff the kids say. They say a lot of funny stuff. I've once been told I was going on a trip to Hawaii tomorrow and being back by the next day of skating. These kids come up with some crazy stuff.
What is it like for you as being a relatively older skater, at least versus the youngest ones here, to see them improve over the year?
It's pretty cool watching some skaters who have never skated, and by the 3rd week they're on their own skating by themselves. It's pretty cool.
And how about we end with you? What would you say to somebody who maybe is on the fence about volunteering, whether it's in skating or any sport? What would you say to them to encourage, someone your age, early teenage, to get involved?
I would personally say go for it, do it. If you don't like it, it's okay. But it's always great to try new experiences and just go for it.
Excellent. Well, Whitney, how about we talk a little bit to you about skating? How did you get involved in skating in the first place?
My older sister, she figure skated, so then I did.
And how long have you been skating?
7 years, I think.
Okay, and what have you enjoyed along the way? Are you similar to Penny, or are there some other things that you like?
I definitely like the people there, and I love going to the competitions. They're really fun.
What has it been like to learn new things along the way? Because obviously you skating now at 12 is different than you skating 7 years ago.
Yeah. It was challenging to learn new things, but...
What was one of the hardest moves or hardest routines that you've had to learn?
An axle. It's basically you end up doing 1.5 rotations in the air, which is hard. Yeah.
What is it like taking off from the ice surface, doing that spin, and landing? How does that feel?
I'm like, oh, I hope I land this, don't fall.
Does your stomach go out from underneath you?
No, it's a little scary, but it's okay.
What has been your favorite thing about this season with the Altona Skating Club? Of course, tonight is our achievement night, but what's been your favorite thing this year?
Hanging out with friends and just doing a lot of things with friends here. Yeah.
And for those that maybe haven't joined the Altona Skating Club yet, what would you say to them to get them to sign up?
Come. It's so fun.